Now, I always say there's no day quite like delivery day, but in this scenario, delivery day is gonna be a little bit more special. So I've been hyping this car for the last 6 weeks. I bought this car out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's from 1974. This car is the oldest car I've ever had, almost 40 years old. And what makes this delivery so special, I've never sat in one of these cars. I've never driven one of these cars. Most of you guys have never heard of this car. It's gonna be here in 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. Now, usually when we take delivery of a car, I already know you guys are gonna like it. You guys are gonna think the car is cool. This car is weird. This car is an oddity. Most of you guys are gonna give me the biggest eye roll. You're gonna be so confused. You're not gonna understand this purchase. When I was a little kid, I had this odd fascination with this particular car. The color combination is simply out of this world. I bought this car sight unseen. I didn't get a PPI on it, a pre-purchase inspection. I have no idea of the condition of it. It's gonna be a surprise for me, just like it is for you guys, except I know what it is and you don't, and when you see it, it's a special car. I've only been in the house for 5 days and we are really putting the neighbors through their paces. 18-wheeler arrived right on time. So future note to self, 18-wheeler on the cul-de-sac might not be the best idea. Also, Clayton's here. I've seen some impressive maneuvers on the channel, but that right there, that was like legit a 19-point maneuver around here. You didn't hit any trees, get on any people's property. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't expect, I'm just kidding, it's not my car. They gotta unload this Type S, this brand new Acura Type S, all in the plastic wrap and everything before we get my car, which is right over there. We're not gonna show it. Yep, right there, that's good. I'm trying to figure out the most profound way to announce this car on the channel. You guys are gonna be so confused. None of you guys have even heard of this car. There she is right in there, a 1974 Lamborghini Espada Series 3, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is finished in pink. I already know most of you guys have never heard of this car. This car was built before the Countach. This is a car before the Countach. Obviously, we have the Miura as well. So this car was built during the same time period as the Miura. There's like fewer than 1,300 in the world. It's front engine, V12, manual transmission, and yes, it's a 4-seater Lamborghini. I know what you guys are thinking. I have the pink Aventador, I have the pink Veyron, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the pink Espada. This was not planned. I wasn't planning to build the pink army, but one thing led to another. So it's an aftermarket paint job, but it was painted 40 years ago, and yes, it has white interior. And out of absolutely nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, straight off the plane from Hawaii, Mr. Clayton Stark. Dude, Espada, can you believe this? It's so cool, it's so cool.
It's your spec.
I know, we don't have to do anything to this. Don't worry, this car is staying this way. We're never gonna wrap it, we're never gonna change it up. This car's never gonna be modified. Maybe an exhaust. Maybe an exhaust, probably. Please start, baby, come on. Oh, she wants to. We might be pushing. I think this is why you're here, Clayton. You've been working out. We might be pushing the Espada. So the funniest thing about this car, usually when I buy a car, I see it, I think about it some more, and I think about it some more. This car, I saw it, I bought it immediately. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Clayton Stark. Oh my gosh, yeah, we gotta get out of here. As much fun as that is. And you guys wonder why I'm so dumb. It's because of all the carbon monoxide poisoning. Okay, whew, we're good. Honestly, she is so much better looking than I imagined. This car is an absolute lanyard as well. She is so long. And for the very first time, possibly in Utah State history, the Lamborghini Espada has arrived. That pink under the Utah sun and that white interior looks so good. I wasn't entirely sure what to expect with this Espada, buying it sight unseen, but this car is in phenomenal condition. The paint looks absolutely brand new, and the interior, it almost looks like nobody has ever used it. The white looks so crazy. The dash looks brand new. This thing is so sick. I can't believe we own an Espada. I had so many people who were making fun of me when I told them I was buying this. Joke's on you. Clayton Stark standing 6'4". Dude, you're comfortable. That's spacious. You're good. You're totally good. Okay, so maybe somebody of Clayton's stature should not be sitting in the back of the Espada.
Let me put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, of course. Yes, safety is a priority. Come on, Clayton. We got kids watching this video. And of course the window. That is such a cool mechanism. That's why I love classic cars though. So much character. Yeah, you're fine. You could ride in that if you had to. If you had to, you could.
Yeah, technically, yes.
Technically speaking, yes. It's Peter actually stuck right now. Okay, so technically speaking, maybe not. Oh my gosh. Perfect, just as Lamborghini designed, right?
Modern solutions.
Absolutely. There's just certain moments in your life when you feel like you can predict the future. Wait, no, we're good. I thought I was gonna stall. Okay, I still can stall. No, 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 no. Come on, Espada, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. This thing sounds so gutless too. I'm used to like V12 Lamborghini sounding absolutely insane. There's obviously no power steering either. Between this and the Countach, my forearms are gonna get jacked. We're gonna take her for a quick spin here shortly, but I gotta get this seat cover off somehow. Yo, those are Espada sunglasses. Those are sick. What? Bro, now I can drive a 1974 Espada. How in the world? That's right, baby. We have a red flashing light right there. I don't,
You want a squiggly on?
Yeah. Put the squiggly on. What does that mean?
Do you want wheels?
I don't know
wheels on?
I literally know nothing about this car. This is the parking brake right there. We drop it down and then we're good. We're good. I don't know what this flashing orange thing is. So we've determined that that button right there now flashes orange.
Is the propeller.
The propeller. We're such idiots. If anybody who specializes in Clayton,
climate
don't
control.
break anything. So there's a couple things I figured out. I said this car was 40 years old. It's actually 48 years old, but check this out. We have power windows. Look at that. 48 years old, we got power windows, and the button just has a little arrow. Uh-oh. Did you break it, Clayton? Clayton Stark. We are gonna break everything. I have no idea who's gonna fix this car. Honestly, I have no idea. Another key detail, the odometer on this, 98,832 miles. It's been sitting like that for like 20 years. I have no idea how many miles this car has on it. We're gonna drive this car all the time now. It's so much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1974. Shout out to all the Espada owners watching today's video. I'm pretty sure there's not another Espada in Utah. I could be wrong, there might be, and if there is, let's collab. And this is maximum acceleration in Lamborghini Espada. Hold on, Clayton, hold on. That was 0 to 60. We're still actually at 45 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure 0 to 60 on this thing is probably like 15 seconds, but it don't matter. So what I'm about to do is gonna trigger a lot of the purists, but it doesn't matter because honestly, I am never gonna sell this car. For a multitude of reasons, this seat cover, if I can get it on, is absolutely perfect. That's a good floof. That's a good floof. Before anybody gets triggered, this car has such a cool story. So this car was owned by a lady named Mrs. Stern. She had it for 40 years and she took the car everywhere with all of her grandchildren. Now I don't have any grandchildren, I don't have a wife, I don't have any kids. I want to share this car with what I do have, which just so happens to be Oscar Marshmallow. This is Oscar's first time ever riding in a Lamborghini. He's been in the Ferrari 458, well, he was in the Aventador in his kennel when I got pulled over by the police, but like properly riding in a Lamborghini. This is his first time. How is it, Oz? So the lady who owned this, I mentioned her earlier, Mrs. Stern, she had it for 40 years and there's a really cool article in the New York Times. I'm gonna link it below, I'm gonna put it right here. If you guys have a chance, go read it. This car is one of the coolest stories. One thing I've discovered driving these vintage Lamborghinis, the mirrors are completely useless. Like the side mirrors are completely non-functional. The rear view mirror on this car is actually very functional. On the Countach, like nothing is functional on the Countach. The power steering though, and the brakes are absolute nonsense. The brakes in this car, they may as well not exist. Look at him. Yeah, bud, it's cool.
Did you buy Oscar a Lamborghini?
I did. He had to have one. He's been asking for it. Every night he's like, when am I getting a Lambo?
What is it?
It's an Espada.
Yeah, what is it?
Espada. In Italian or Spanish, it means sword. Look at the logo. Espada, it's got a sword in it. Isn't that cool, Henry? Espada, can you say Espada?
Strada.
Espada. Let's go, let's go. You're not even holding on. You gotta dramatize, sensationalize for me.
I'm worried about your left leg.
My left leg is fine. My cap is
heavy.
ripped.
That clutch is heavy.
It is, but I got it. We got a 5-speed manual. There's two kinds of people in this world. There's guys who drive Teslas like that, and there are people like Burlacker and I who are classy and sophisticated, and we drive around in pink, Barbie pink Lamborghini Espadas. I'm a Barbie boy. Okay, sorry, no. This car is vintage, okay? This car is classy. Couple cool details. We have the fuel gauge right here, and then we have our windshield wipers. Look at those. They don't even get the window at all. Okay, that's gonna break. We're gonna turn that off. We have washer fluid. Look at that. Look at the washer fluid. Turn the windshield wipers on. Boom. Are you impressed? Yeah?
It's okay.
You know what one of the coolest things is about the Espada? Pick a side. It don't matter. Now you're probably wondering, where is the gas cap on a Lamborghini Espada? I'm gonna let you take a moment and you're gonna try to figure it out. And if you don't know anything about an Espada, you're never ever gonna know. You're never gonna figure it out. Where is it? No idea. It's not on this side. Where is it? You see, ladies and gentlemen, what's so cool? It's right here, but it's also right here. Another thing I'll say about this car, you do not want to lose anything because finding parts like this gas cap, I can't even imagine how hard this would be to find. How much gas this car takes and if the gauge works, honestly, I have absolutely no idea. I'm really at a loss for words. I don't know what else to say. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a 1974 Lamborghini Espada Series 3 to the channel. There's only 1,200 Espadas in the world. Roughly 15% of those have probably bitten the dust. There's probably fewer than 1,000 of these worldwide. That's more rare than a Ferrari F40 and a Carrera GT and a Shelby GT350. Let that sink in for one single moment. Also, Strad merch looking sick.
You're welcome. You know who's really gonna love this car?
Who?
My great-great-great-great-great-grandpa.
Yes, he is. The one thing that's so hard to capture on the Espada is how low this car is, but with a massive behemoth of a man standing next to it. Bro, the car looks like a little toy car next to you. So Burlacker, we've never actually verified this. He says he's 6'6", but we actually have no reference point whatsoever. He could be lying about that, just like how I always say I'm 5'11" and 3/4", when in actuality, I am 6 feet tall. I've been lying this whole, I'm just kidding. I would never lie to you guys. And of course, in Lamborghini fashion, check this out. I love how the hood opens that way. We got 6 carburetors, a V12, and look, the horns are even paint to sample. Is that not cool? This car could be a mechanical nightmare, but Burlacker, you guys don't know this, he's a big carburetor guy. He tunes carburetors in his pastime.
I'm just a fan.
Yeah. Big fan. You look majestic. You look so good. I'm a Barbie boy and a Barbie. You brought that back. I had to say it. I had to do it. Goodness. All the young bucks don't even know what Burlacker's doing. There's no backup camera, and the mirrors are absolute trash, absolute garbage. Your forearms, your thighs are stuck between the center console and the steering wheel, but the two cars next to each other, they're legit matching specs. It's so crazy. Obviously, the peaks are very different. You got the matching white interiors. That's why as soon as I saw this car, I've always dreamed of an Espada. I had to buy it because those two together, it doesn't get any better. Plenty of room, plenty of room, plenty of room. Keep her coming, keep her coming. Stop. I always do that.
One of these days, it's gonna backfire on you.
Turn her off, shut her down before we get carbon monoxide poisoning. I have been imagining this moment for so long. The two cars together, like, that's why I had to buy the Espada, because it is a matching spec, 1974, 2016. The funniest part though, the CO2 monitor, we are at 23.6 with the Espada with the garage door open. We were having such an incredible day, and all of a sudden, Burlacker, I don't know where has to ruin it. Do you want to say it on camera? Do you want to announce it to the world? Oh, oil?
You got a leak.
What? Okay, wow, okay, now we know. What is it though? Is that power steering fluid? Is that motor oil? What is that?
It's a fluid.
As far as the two-car combo, that duo is so sick. The matching interiors, both pink paint. Also, the garage floor is not done, so there's a lot of work to do here in the garage. Burlacker though, just enjoying life. Crushing life.
Kudos to you.
Thank you. I'm so excited to have the car. Battery's flashing red, so on that bombshell, yep, today's video. I literally just lost 5 years from my life. Are you kidding me? How could you do me dirt? I was terrified. Legitimately, I thought you were gonna kill me. Wow, okay. Today's video is over. You might never see me again. The old saying always is, if you don't turn and look at the car you parked, you bought the wrong car. I'm walking backwards staring at it. Okay, it's not that bad. It's in the lines. It's totally fine. Wow. Are we going to Cipriati's or not? Cipriati's.
Capriati.
Capriati. How do you do that?
I'm hungry. That's how I do it.